Hi, this is Lady ReShell, author and founder of Warriors Talk, where we move away from awareness towards action. Today we're going to talk about soul ties. Is there someone in your life that you just cannot get off your mind? Does your will, your emotions, your intellect, your imagination all center around this one person? You might have a soul tie. Let's talk about it. So what's the definition of a soul tie? A soul tie is an emotional bond or connection that unites you with someone else. There are different types of soul ties. You have godly soul ties and ungodly soul ties. You can be connected physically, emotionally, spiritually, as well as socially. So there are godly soul ties, and these are soul ties that you have with your family members, your loved ones, friends, family, or it could be between a husband and a wife becoming one, and they have that intimate affection for each other, that intimate tie, that bond. And then you have ungodly soul ties, where you may be having sex with someone outside of marriage that you shouldn't be having sex with, or you become attached or attracted to someone that God has not ordained you to be with. Many times we stay in unhealthy relationships because of the physical connection that blinds us that this is a toxic situation. We start using words like love and loyalty as a reason to stay, when it's really that soul tie that's keeping you attached. Trying to leave a soul tie situation is just like trying to pull two magnets apart. They will only get so far before they collide back together. And this is why sex with no strings attached is impossible. There are strings, and they're called soul ties. Emotional soul ties are formed when you are sharing your emotions with someone else. Your highs, your lows, your wins, your losses. It forms a bond. A godly emotional soul tie is when you are holding someone else accountable, you're protecting them, and you're covering them. An ungodly soul tie comes into effect when you try to use manipulation to control the emotions. We are spiritual beings who were created for a relationship. A godly spiritual soul tie come in the form of a mentorship, imparting wisdom and knowledge and helping you live out your purpose. An ungodly spiritual soul ties come in the form of an individual pulling you away from all God created you to be and your purpose in life. Here are 5 ways to know that you have a soul tie. Your mind, your will, your emotion, your intellect, and your imagination will all be tied to this one person. Have you ever seen someone act out of character, doing things that they normally wouldn't do for a person, and then they mention the words love and loyalty? They have a soul tie. All soul ties are not bad. Jonathan and David had a soul tie. Jonathan loved David like his own soul. Ruth and Naomi had a soul tie. Ruth did not even want to go back with her own people. She stayed with her mother-in-law and was blessed because of it. Here are some ways for you to break a soul tie. First, you need to pray and confess and ask God to forgive you, and then ask for his direction. It's a mindset change, and you cannot do it on your own. Even if you break the physical, you still have to deal with the mental portion of it. Delete their phone numbers, block them on social media, stop hanging out with mutual friends. Get rid of items that you have that remind you of them. Do a total cleanse. You can do it. Soul ties can be broken, but it's going to take you taking action. Thank you so much. This is Warriors Talk with author and founder Lady ReShell, where we are changing lives one warrior at a time. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you soon.